Hey guys, it's your pal Two Wheel Maniac. I hope you enjoyed my last video, how to ride a sport bike in the snow. I had a lot of fun making it. Don't worry, the bike really wasn't on the side for like 20 minutes. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that. But anyway, let's talk about another thing, repairing bikes. As you guys know, or may know, I'm a certified motorcycle mechanic. And I enjoy doing what I do. I did it in my spare time, not for any real reason. I don't want to pursue a career, working at a shop or anything like that. I'd like to own my own shop doing custom builds. I had a 79 Yamaha XS1100 that I restored. Then the carport that it was in collapsed on top of it, so I had to restore it again. And then I was going to turn it into like a flat tracker, do something crazy with it, boost the front forks in the front end. They're bolt-ons, that way I could get some solid brakes. And I ended up trading it straight up for the KLR, which is kind of another bike that I wanted to get, something a little more off-roady. Although it's not as off-roady as I would have hoped. It is a great bike. I love this thing. I feel like I could just go across the world on it. It's the Jeep of the dual sport world. But anyway, back to the topic. I want to talk about, buying used bikes, fixing them up, and doing repairs. Sometimes what you do is not as simple as it would seem. You guys have seen that Ninja 250 that's kind of disassembled in a couple of my shots, and I've referred to it on my Twitter account, the Two Wheel Maniac, by the way. I bought that bike for 300 bucks, and obviously it didn't run, or it didn't run well. It had no compression in cylinder 2, none whatsoever. So I did some troubleshooting and realized that there was no compression due to what seemed like the valve seatings. So I pulled the engine out. Sure enough, it looked like an electrode from a spark plug broke off and bounced around, did some damage, and there were some damage to the valves, the piston, the cylinder head. So I redid all of it, ported, polished the heads, cleaned up the pistons. They actually weren't too bad. Replaced the piston rings, did everything I needed to do, put it back together, and now it's not starting. Oh my man. First I thought it was the fuel system, but I'm thinking now it's the electrical system, because it's not running on starter fluid. And if it doesn't run on starter fluid, then there's something seriously wrong. And it ran on starter fluid before. Not well, but it ran on starter fluid before. This bike had sat for a few years, so the gas in the tank is bad, and I think the battery's shot. So I ordered new spark plugs, I ordered a new battery. I also ordered a compression tester just to do that part myself, because I didn't have one. I'm pretty solid. I'm getting compression. As soon as I put the plugs in, it's really tough to turn over sometimes. But we'll see. But yeah, so sometimes a simple rebuild is not a simple rebuild. I've got about 100 hours into this bike. I've got about $200, maybe $250 worth in parts. I'm hoping that this is it and she'll run after this. I'll get those parts this week, but it's supposed to snow all week and all weekend, so I'm getting a nice ride in now. Next weekend, obviously. So I'm getting a nice ride in now. Gonna do some things. I gotta get some errands. I gotta get a couple things for the Ninja, and we'll go from there. So if you're gonna buy a used bike, do your research, figure out some of the known issues, and if you are a certified mechanic, understand that sometimes there's more than just beats the eye. I've been having fun with this though, and it's been a great test of my schooling, so no complaints there. Just time consuming, and now it's cold. I wish I had finished this before winter came, but brace yourself, red light is coming. But anyway, I digress, guys. Simple, easy topic. I'm gonna go do something else, and we'll get another story started. Till next time, guys, your pal Tubo Maniac.